Hey, what's up guys, it's Nexialist, and today we are going to be talking about... So, today has been an announcement with Classic Offensive today, and it just caught my attention before I started doing my homework. We're just going to read it off. And I have my notes and everything just to make sure on, like, you know, if it's too long to read, if you guys didn't understand it, we are here for that today. So, Mr. Red... announced saying, "Hey everyone, sorry about the long silence recently. We want to be transparent about the situation we're facing. We received a message from Valve employees suggesting that the use of the Counter-Strike IP intellectual property might no longer be allowed without a separate dedicated license, which could impact our ability to release Counter-Strike Legacy as a CS 1.6 remake. If this turns out to be true, we would have to evolve the project into its own IP, moving away from Counter-Strike on a different game engine." Keep this in mind, this had happened with Classic Offensive, because this had happened before. And since this is coming from a Valve employee, coming from another Counter-Strike mod, saying that a Valve employee is telling them that they are no longer using Counter-Strike IP, this actually could impact Counter-Strike Legacy on its own. If it turns out to be true, we would have to evolve the project into its own IP, moving away from Counter-Strike onto a different game engine. This caught us off guard since we ensured that CS Legacy is fully aligned with Source SDK's license and their Steam work guidelines, which specifically allowed the use of all of Valve's IP under the following conditions, using their SDK and releasing for free. From our perspective, the message seemed to be based on a misunderstanding of what our project is. We received no further replies from this Valve employee after we've clarified in detail what Counter-Strike Legacy is, a project in line with their own current SDK source license, just like CS Pro Mod was. I remember that back then. However, this could also suggest a recent eternal shift in how Valve interprets their existing SDK license and projects around their Counter-Strike IP. If this turns out to be the case, Valve might update their current SDK license that currently allows Counter-Strike Legacy to exist. Alright, so we're just gonna read that part and just give a TLDR. So from what I have understand, even reading all of this prior, basically Valve suggested that Counter-Strike Legacy may need a separate license to use the Counter-Strike IP, potentially halting, you know, the development of the remake. If it complies with Valve's like Source SDK license, but their stance is very unclear, so they don't know if it is, or you know, if it's the actual employee or not, but they did reinsure. But refunds will be eschewed to like the Patreon members who did fund for like the campaign for the Counter-Strike Legacy. But the development still continues. That's what they said, that Steamworks submission planned next week, and early access still will be shifted for 2026 of next year. So hearing about Counter-Strike Legacy might be hitting the boot with getting hit with the boot because of Valve. And this is very sad, because these are two great mods that we have seen in like the past week, not like 2, 3, 4 months, even years, matter of fact, that they are being made and they're both being canceled. First, Classic Offensive got canceled. I already talked about that. Now Counter-Strike Legacy is being canceled as well, and it looks identical to Classic Offensive. So seeing that really breaks my heart, because I've been playing Counter-Strike for like 10 plus years. I never really was like into like 1.6, but I have seen videos as a kid back then. But it's something that I want to experience with everybody else that, you know, that are a lot older than me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and everything. Let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.